All right, everybody. Greetings. How you all doing? Whether it's morning, noon, or night, whatever time it is, whatever part of the galaxy you're in, hoping you're making a great day. Oh, I'm having a decent day. Pretty relaxing day. Not a whole lot going on. Doing some laundry. Getting the clothes clean. You know how it is. Got to do that from time to time. Yep, that's about it. Chill day. Chilling out. Getting ready to do some grand arenas for you guys. And have this 3v3. Can't say 3v3 tonight. Won't come out. Get the 3v3 season done. Slide says, hi, Loquitur, ready for some Conquest tomorrow? Oh, yeah. You know it. Wayne Tech says, I'm 4.4, 1 GL against the 7.1 with 4 GLs and 3 of them on defense. Let's party. Hey, at least your opponent does know where to put his GLs, right? He apparently watched some Loquitur holocrons and figured out where to put those. Check this out, guys. Oh, yeah. We fattened up some ships over here on Obtisio. I'd started a whole bunch of ships that I don't need. We got, let's see, what did we do? We did the Ray's Millennium Falcon is going now. The where? Lando's Millennium Falcon is up and running. Look at this trash. Lando's Millennium Falcon level 1 with really mediocre characters in it still. 16,000 galactic power for me. We got Rose Tico ready to go too. We didn't end up needing to build her ship, but I had her as an emergency backup plan. Look at this. We even could have activated Rose Tico and started that ship if we had to. But nope. I fattened it up to 4 million. We're there. We're ready to go. Rock and roll hard Conquest. I feel kind of not ready. You know, we'll get this 3PO and Chewie to Relic, and then we'll have 4 out of the 5 done. I've got my Chupio, and then my C3PO is 7 stars, so he'll be at least gear 12. Some Relic pieces on him. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if we're ready for hard Conquest really on Obtisio or not, but we're gonna give her a try. I think if I get box 4, I'll be surprised. I think box 3 is probably really reasonable target, but we shall see. We'll see if I can get box 4. That's my goal. And I think I need one more good team to get to box 5, or maybe I won't even get box 5 till I get a Galactic Legend. We'll have to see how it plays out. See what I can get done. See what kind of discs. I think a lot of it's going to depend on the discs this time. If we get some good, reliable, damage-dealing discs, then it should be good to go. Let Han shoot everybody first. Nice. Let's check it out. Let's see what else we got in the chat over here. Mafia says, what's up? Sean Unavailables here. David Dutrow says, on April 1st, CG should announce that they're going full-time 3v3 and watch riding begin. Yeah, do an April Fool's joke like that on April's Fool. They'd probably get me. I'd probably fly into a rage and put out a video. And no, probably not. Probably not, but yeah. Have they really ever done an elaborate April Fool's prank? League of Legends did this thing on April Fool's one year. I don't know exactly. I don't remember what it was, but like everybody in the game got something like 80% cooldown reduction. So you could just spam your special skills with almost no time in between. And it was crazy. There's some characters in that game like Warwick and stuff like that just went bonkers with the alt. And I think the first time they ever did that, they made a announcement or something that was going to be a new game mode, and people were going crazy over it. It was just an April Fool's joke. I don't remember the whole context, but yeah. So there's some game makers out there have done pretty elaborate April Fool's stuff, but I don't remember ever seeing Galaxy of Heroes do any of that. Loquitur accounts going with Jabba? Yes, we're going Jabba first on the Loquitur account. We're going JML first on the Obtisio account. It'll also kind of give me a feeling for doing each one of those first if there's that much difference in how much harder one or the other is. So a little bit of education for myself, what seems to make sense at the time. Are you working toward Ray DL? No, I'm not working toward Ray on either of these accounts. Not at the moment. JML on the Obtisio and Jabba on the Loquitur. I probably should do Jabba just on both accounts. Get Obtisio ready for the territory battle stuff too, but I don't know. A lot of those characters for the Jabba journey really won't have a home on Obtisio because I don't have a good bounty hunter team up and running for Fennec. I don't have, some of the good characters that come out of the Jabba journey just don't have a home yet. So I feel like the JML journey is probably better. We'll grab Sana Staros as soon as she's farmable somewhere. Build her up to use the JML guys and make a team out of that. So, like I said, we'll do some of each and see which journey I like better in the end. I got box 5, my first hard conquest last run, says Wayne Tech Gaming. I got a really good box on Loquitur the first time I did it too. But the Obtisio account, guys, is just a year old. It's right at a year old, and we went for profundity. So if you look at our split between, galactic power and ships and galactic power and fleets, we've got almost as much ship power as we do character power. So that's why the Obtisio account, I feel like the performance might not be as great. Because 4 million came up fast, but it's all these ships. It's all the profundity stuff and all the ships that we built. So on the character side, 2 million on the character side is pretty weak going into Conquest. It's just my thought. I've got the CLS team. I've got the Shock T clone team. If I had Gas leading the clones, I might feel a little better about it. But with Shock T led clones, they're going to reach their limit pretty quickly. I know that because, I play the same team on the Loquitur account. And, it does okay, but it has some limitations. The moral of the story is, for a lot of these battles, I should be able to win the battles. I just don't know if I'm going to get 3 stars. And if you 2-star a lot of stuff all the way up to the top, then it becomes real hard to start getting the higher boxes. I looked at the feat list. The feat list was published, and I just don't have access to a whole lot of the stuff that we need for those feats either. So, like I said, I'll get in there, take a look, see what we can plan out. Try to get box 4 if I can. Darth Revan team was huge for you? Nice. Did I imagine seeing your Loquitur account with a 6-star Chimera? No. Nope. Loquitur account did have a 6-star Chimera, but I did 7-star it. I've done my weekly update. I always like a Saturday evening after I play the game is the day that I always record the upgrades to the account. So last night I went through, did all the upgrades, played the Chimera event, got it to 7 stars. So we built that ship last night, put a bunch of prestige into it. I don't have like quick access to the interceptor ship, but I do feel like, if we can get that unlocked, get it started, get it going. We still need like 30 shards here, so I'll have to start buying that out of the shop when I see it. But if we get this going, I think the Chimera is the ship that we want the Empire fleet to be under if I get that ship. So I said, what the heck? And we went ahead and invested in the Chimera. I think I still have it favorited though. Yeah, we can boot that off of favorites now. Oh, nope, never mind, it wasn't favorited. But yeah, I took all the skills to 8. That was a lot of you know, prestige that's more or less wasted for now. But you know, I don't need more prestige until I'll get the profundity up to 5 stars, and we should have enough prestige to level the skills up to 6. I think at 5 stars we can do level 6 on the skills. So we'll just start buying prestige again. No big, you know. It's all good. It's fine. Ooh, no, I don't want to refresh. Get that out of here. All right. I could use some help with the 5-star Executor. Can you please talk through the 7-star mirror match? My speeds are almost right. Executor 179, Razor Crest 178, Xanadu Blood 172. No Ebon Hawk. I know you do it, but I can't get the mechanic. So for me, I put the Xanadu Blood faster than the Razor Crest. So what you want in the mirror match? You want like the 7-star. If I go into the 7, not him, okay, but yeah, that's the guy with the 3 offensive ships. Okay, so let's say we're fighting against he's got Negotiator here as his title, and I read it. And now I got Negotiator stuck in my brain. So we look at this Executor with the 3 normal starting ships. His capital ship is going to go first. It's going to target your Razor Crest and do a bunch of damage. Since your ships are going to be slower than theirs, their Razor Crest will go next, and it'll hit your Razor Crest. And then you want to let their Razor Crest, their Xanadu Blood, it doesn't matter. If it goes first and they get a bunch of crits, you just lose your Razor Crest and lose the matchup right there. If their Xanadu Blood goes and you don't lose your Razor Crest, then you use your capital ship to heal. Then you target their Xanadu Blood. And this is why you want your Xanadu Blood to go before your Razor Crest. So with your Xanadu Blood going before your Razor Crest, you target their Xanadu Blood. It'll be out of stealth, right? Because your ships are slower than theirs. So it'll be out of stealth. You target it. And when you do the area effect and call an assist, you call the Razor Crest. It'll breach it. The Razor Crest basic will mark it. Then your Razor Crest will go, and you can call your own Xanadu Blood to assist, and you'll hit it, and the Xanadu Blood will kill the other one. And you'll just one-shot their Xanadu Blood out there. But, you know, your Razor Crest will still be beat up, and you still got to win from there. But with your Xanadu Blood alive and theirs gone, you'll get to your ult before they will, even though they've got less cooldown. Just because the Xanadu Blood basic applying breach, it adds so much to getting to that ult, right? So the fact that every time this thing's called to assist, it's putting breaches everywhere, that's what drives a lot of that, getting to the ult on time. So if you take that out in one volley, you're good. Now what'll happen sometimes, if their capital ship goes first and they hit your Razor Crest and they get a breach on it, even though your Razor Crest is faster, you'll have this effect from breaches that kicks in where, what is it? There's something about immune to turn meter manipulation whenever bounty hunter is defeated. Where is it? If they're afflicted with breach, they, where is it? It's in here somewhere. If you're inflicted with breach, you don't get bonus turn meter. You get slowed down by 25% or something like that. Why can't I find it? Where is it? I thought it was in the passive here. Or maybe it's on Razor Crest. I'm going crazy now. Chat's probably telling me and I'm just not looking. Okay. Sure. That stuff. Okay. Breached enemies have minus 30% critical damage. Dang it. Who's giving that slowdown? Somebody's slowing us down. Anyway, whichever ship it is that's slowing you down, sometimes they'll target your Razor Crest, they'll hit it, it'll get a breach, and that'll make you 25% slower, so then you'll actually have your ships in the right order. But you can't count on that happening. And once your Xanadu Blood, your Razor Crest is going before your Xanadu Blood, it's probably also going before their Xanadu Blood. So their Xanadu Blood's still in stealth, and then you've got to like target their Hound's Tooth with your Razor Crest and just throw a basic at it and waste your basic on the Hound's Tooth. And then you got to try to mark this guy and hope that you can kill it on your second round. So anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that all makes sense. But I mean, I'll show you, because I left my BAM at lower relics so that I was trying to make him slower than my Xanadu Blood, and that kind of didn't work. So yeah, it's not just about having your ships slow, it's also about having your ships both slower than their Xanadu Blood. Ideally. It doesn't have to be though, right? Because when you do the heal skill, I think we can take a look, but I think the heal skill also pulls the Xanadu Blood out of stealth. So we can take a look at that. So if you look at mods in here, I have a loadout for Mando. And you can see, where is it? It's here somewhere. Good. Oh, did I delete it already? I think I might have deleted it. But I had a loadout on Beskar Armor Mando with just 2 mods. So I had to strip off 4 of his mods to get the speeds where I wanted them. So then every time before Grand Arena, I had to remember to go throw his mods back on him and then come back out and strip them back off for the next fleet arena run. All right. Wayne Tech Gaming says, I faced my first Empire with Interceptor, and it elevates them astronomically from what I saw. It makes a pretty big difference, yeah. Isn't the Interceptor the next one that's going into Proving Grounds? It should be. It should be in Proving Grounds next, because, right, we cycled out of the Kylo character and we're cycling into a new sequence of characters for Conquest. So yeah, we should see the TIE Interceptor in Proving Grounds, and should be able to get that up and running. It's part of the effect of Breach itself, says Wayne Tech Gaming. Oh, so like like we have to look up what the Breach buff itself does. Okay, all right. I thought it was on one of those ships' passives, but okay. All right. Hey DL, working on getting my first Relic 8 character, and I need arrow magnifiers. Is the only way to get them really just C-Pit? Oh, heavens no. No, they're in weekly shipments. So if you go into here in weekly shipments, or if you just go to a character that needs Relic 8, hopefully you've got at least one Relic 7 character somewhere in your account. You can just click on the arrow magnifiers and say find, and it'll show you the ones that are for sale in the weekly shipments. So there's usually 5 for $12.50 and 10 for $2,500. So even if you have a lot of crystals, you'll have to buy those for a couple weeks. 2 weeks you can have enough for a Relic 8 though, right? So yep, they're available for crystals out of the shop, but I think that's it. I don't think they're available anywhere else in any other game modes. So Territory Wars, you can win them out of there. I think, right? They're still part of the Territory War rewards at higher gear tiers. I don't want to be speaking out of turn, but I'm pretty sure that in higher level Territory Wars, they do indeed come out as rewards. Look at these boxes here. Okay. It doesn't show it. It doesn't show it. Ugh. Huh. Well, I thought you could get droid arrow magnifiers out of there. Somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can get them from pretty high level Territory Wars. You can get them from CPIT, or you can get them from that weekly shop. Arrow magnifiers are in hard Conquest too. Yeah, but the exchange rate, if you buy them out of Conquest from the scavenger, the exchange rate on those things is awful. Like you're better off buying them from crystals by far than buying them out of Conquest. But I suppose if you do have Conquest currency and you don't have crystals, then that's a factor. All right. All right, let's... so you're going to modify your speeds on your ships. Just be aware, you can't get your speed on Xanadu Blood too fast, because once you get your Xanadu Blood faster than your own capital ship, then things start to get messed up again, right? You get one arrow magnifier for a territory win at 240 million GP. Yeah, so that's not a good, that's not a reliable source to relocate characters. All right, let's get in here. Let's go. Let's take a look at our opponent, see what we're up against. We did get a victory last round, and I was right. The guy did come back and play, so I wasn't surprised at all to see that, but I was surprised to see the result. So he had dropped a battle against Kenobi and was sitting there with one battle played against him, kind of stalled out the GAC. Then he came back in, and he did, in fact, beat Kenobi out of there. Cleared my back wall, because I just got garbage on my back wall. So he ran through all of this garbage in one shot, no problem. Not really a surprise. But then he ran out of teams, I guess. He did 2 hits against this Grievous team with this IG-88 Datacron. So that got a hold. That was nice. And then he just kind of stalled out against the Dooku team and quit playing. So I don't know if he was out of teams or just ran out of time or what. But yeah, so that's a weird stopping point. If he got stopped on ships, I would have felt it was more normal. But yeah, if he'd have cleared that and cleared ships, I think he would have won. Even if he couldn't beat the Executor, if he just beat this zone and beat 2 of my ships, I think he'd have had me. But we got the win. We got the win, so that's all that matters. All right, our opponent today is the Eye. The Eyes have it. 8.2 million galactic power, 3.3 in ships, 4.9 in characters. Galactic battles 125.7, so 5.5 years old, roughly. About 4,700 galactic war battles per year. So 25,000 would be 5 plus, some months. All right, let's take a look at his ship inventory. He does have a 5-star Executor showing there in fleet. Executrix, Finalizer, Negotiator, Malevolence, all the stuff that we would expect. Radis at 6 stars. The ships are in pretty good shape. And he's got most of this stuff built out to relic levels and ships. So we have the profundity advantage, but he has a lot more ships. All right, let's count them, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Galactic Legends. Lord Vader, everything but Jabba. Easiest to say it that way, everything but Jabba. He's got Maul, he's got Cat, he's got Gas, he's got Malik. Zamwasel, Relic 7 with the Omicron. Bastila Fallen, Relic 7. He takes a lot of his stuff to Relic 7. Yep. Mara Jade, Starkiller, all this stuff. Look at this wall of relics that I'm going up against, guys. Just goes on for days. Now we're down here in the Relic 3 requirements. All right. But, you know, Gear 12 Battle Droid. So there you go. Mostly he's just Relic the Journey stuff. But still, he's got like more than twice as many relics as me. Like 4 times as many. I guess you can't have 4 times. 3 times as many Galactic Legends. All right, but what did he do? He did the thing that my other opponent did last time. And what did I say in the headline of the streams? If you've got GLs, where do they go? My thought, they go on defense. My opponent's thought, no need for it. We've got Jedi Knight Luke, we've got CLS, we've got Kyle Katarn, Mon Mothma, Qui-Gon Jinn. He's got the good guy zone going on there. And then over here we've got Grievous, Newt with some more Separatists. We got the bad guy zone. So we've got good guys up top, bad guys bottom front. I don't see any GLs, folks. No GLs. And not too scary on the Omicron front either. All right, what we have to figure out is what we're going to do with this Maul. So, I mean, I could, in theory, just bring in, like, C and kill them all. But I don't want to run into a Galactic Legend on the back wall and be stuck. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll have to take a look at the top, figure out what we're going to do on the top. What do you guys like versus CLS? People said the other day that they liked the Iden Versio team versus CLS. Should we play Iden here? You guys think that's a good bet? Play the old Iden Versio team. I've got a couple Relic Troopers to go with her. We got the Snow Trooper, of course, and Stark. So maybe that hits hard enough. Iden is just so easy, simple. Sean Unavailable says the GLs are on the back wall. RoboVolk says I use Savage against CLS. Savage solo? Robo? Iden ranged death. Well, I don't have ranged or death built on this account. I've got Snow Trooper and Stark. That's what I've got. So you're saying just chuck Savage in here solo. Now we've got a Relic Savage, so we can do that. I could also try Traya like down bottom against the Maul team if I keep Savage there. That's kind of what I was planning to do with Savage. So what I was thinking is that for this team on the bottom down here, we could potentially have a look at Traya and Savage here. Take out this Maul. This I can use Mon Mothma against. I like her for this team. Maybe Vader against the Night Sister, something like that. Wampa here. And then Geos, I think, you know, we can do that with a lot of different stuff. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the team that I have for down here is going to be the Traya and Savage team. But you guys tell me, what do you think? What would you use to kill this Maul? I think we tried a CLS team versus Maul the other day, and we got wrecked. You gotta have a ton of survivability against this guy. He really does a lot of damage. Hans shoots first, shoot him, then tried to kill him, and we didn't get it. They passed around the taunt enough that we didn't get it with that team. We've got another relic on it now, though, I think. That's the question. That's the question. Does Savage work down here? If Savage works down there, but still, if he works against CLS, that's cheap. That's a cheap win, right? And then we can use Iden somewhere else. C-3PO doesn't mess him up. Alright, I want to try it. I want to see. If you guys are telling me that the Savage solo is good enough to do this, then I kind of want to see that work. We'll just give him some extra protection and armor, because why not? But this is with 2 robots, too, so I mean, we can kill him first, kill him second. It shouldn't be too bad, right? Or do we need to put in, like, Sidious in the lead so he gets enough damage to kill Luke? I may be one of the only people with 7-star Iden who hasn't even put 1 gear level on her. The shame, says Graham Case. If CLS is modded for protection, I would avoid it. Yeah, he has some protection. I think we just Iden this and try to get the win with Savage down against the Maul. See if we can make that work. Okay. So this, no, not that. This. Stark, check, Snowtrooper. See if we can get this done. We kill Chupio first, right? Pretty sure we kill Chupio first. Should be fine. Luke eventually just dies. You need to full auto CLS. Man, you guys have a lot more confidence in some of these matchups than I do. Alright, there's some damage. Don't think we need the bubble yet. Just take shots on him. Do the staggers now if we can. Trip that for turn meter. Okay. Oof, that's a lot of turns in a row for them. Alright, let's get everybody ready to go again here. Okay. Chupio's getting all kinds of damage now because we've got, he's racking up the kills on that middle skill, or on his area effect skill. We've got the healing immunity on him. Hopefully we'll be able to take him out here. We'll just do single target because we don't want all the counterattacks at the moment. Everybody's stunned. Okay. Oop, dodged. Probably because I'm blinded, right? And there we go. Okay, there's Iden versus CLS. Alright. I guess we get to try that Savage after all. See if we can get a win here. All right, let's hope this works better than the Iden team did. Savage is great solo against CLS. unless his offense isn't high enough to take down CLS. I've modded my Savage with both his cross and his arrow as offense, and his triangle is crit damage. So he's got a defense mod sets on him, but he's got offense main stats on cross and arrow and crit damage. So he's built to hit as hard as he reasonably can, while still maintaining the savageness of his defensive stats. Okay, it looks like this is going to work out. Certainly working better than the Iden did. No reason not to just put this in auto and lean back and just let it go, right? It's going to do its thing. Okay. It weirds me out because he gets the vulnerable, which guarantees that the opponent gets a critical hit on him, but then he gets rewarded by getting critically hit, so it's kind of an interesting mechanic. Alright, there's a good hit. Surely we've got our 160% ramped up now, so we're hitting about as hard as we're going to hit. Alright. And the speed isn't bad. I don't have a lot of speed, but it's okay. Maybe we needed Sidious in the lead here so that we keep ramping damage. Yeah, that CLS just keeps getting a lot of stance changes. Oh man. Yeah, this isn't going as well as I'd hoped. And here comes our big hit, and we'll only get him like part way down. All right, here comes a big hit again, right? That's up next for us. But he keeps healing up so fast. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe I need a higher relic. I'm only relic 5. Maybe I need relic 7. Every time. And I mean, if it wasn't C-3PO, if it was like Han and Chewie instead, we'd probably have a lot better odds. But with the C-3PO there, he's just getting cooled down way too much. Yikes. Yeah. This is going to be another 2 minutes of me watching myself lose the battle. Dang it. DL's lack of faith in chat is disturbing. I had faith in chat. I did what you guys told me to do, and I'm going to lose the battle. So, you tell me what my lack of faith is getting me here. It's getting me put out of this GAC in a hurry. I'll waste 3 teams on CLS and just get through the front wall. And then I'll have to use C on that maul down bottom. I mean, I'll have to use something like clones in here now. I can't lose another battle against this CLS. Yep, I've been misled. Oop, got him in red, Yeah, we got him. Woo! Lucky counterattack there. All right, we got lucky. I take it all back, Chad. I love you. I take it all back. All right. What are we going to do with this Kyle team? What are we going to do with any of this stuff? Ki Adi Mundi. This is challenging. This we can use troopers on. This we can try for Enfys Nest, I guess. This ability is just not good though, right? Can't assist or counterattack or gain buffs. Okay. Once he gets Jedi Knight up, that hits way hard. Potency is pretty low. I don't know if Nest is going to ramp up enough damage in time. Maybe what we do here is take in like the Radis team. When they get to the alt, we'll win there. What do you guys use against Ki-Adi-Mundi? People are going to say CLS, but my CLS is still Gear 12. My whole team got one shot by Anakin last time I tried that. So that's not a good idea. Yeah, we could do something like Troopers here. Maybe. Or maybe we do Troopers down bottom. At this point, it's a lot easier to go through bottom, right? I gotta figure this out, because Wampa, Vader, save Mon Mothma for this. This is easy. And we gotta figure out that. Up top, we've still got like 3 hard teams to go. Trooper this. Try to nest that. Clones here. And I don't know what. Use Sith Eternal here. Let's try to kill that. What are we going to use here? That is the question. That remains the question. What do we have that works here besides Sith Eternal? Does he ignore... He only ignores taunt with his first hit. Right? Okay. What if we use Dash here? Can we use Dash and the little scoundrel team? Because once they kill... Once he does his first thing, then he's just killing L3 over and over again, right? He just kills L3 like 6 times. And we don't care. She has an area effect, but not enough to kill him. He puts some damage over times, which won't kill him. So we'll have some time with Dash Rendar to try to kill these guys. What do you guys think about this? I use Thrawn with other Empire stuff for Qui-Gon if Thrawn is fast. With Ki-Adi-Mundi in there, it's another 30 speed. So they get 60 speed total. My Thrawn over here is like 319. So, I mean, we can look at speeds, but man, I gotta believe that his guys are gonna be faster than 259. Alright, so here we go, Dash. Let's see if we can kill Canderous. We did. We killed Canderous right away. Alright, taunt up. Let's do this. No taunt. Taunt is gone. When she gains prepared, she gains taunt. Except she doesn't. Why did she never gain taunt that whole time? She died and came back and did not gain taunt. Something ain't right about that. Something is not right. What am I missing? What am I missing? Yeah, well, he has 5 anguish. He ignores taunt. That's fine. We don't care. That's not what we're... Why did she come back and not get taunt? She came back, she got prepared, and did not get taunt. It makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. I don't like not knowing. L3, passive. When L3 becomes prepared, she gains taunt. That's it. That's it. It just, that is it. When she becomes prepared, she gains taunt. She died, she came back, she became prepared from Dash's Omicron, and did not gain taunt. I don't understand that. If anybody watching this after the fact knows why she would not gain taunt, let me know. Let me know, because she should have just been getting taunt back, and he should have just had to kill her over and over again. But he just dogpiled on Vandor Chewbacca and just killed him. Didn't even care about L3, even though she died from the area effect and should have came back with taunt. There's something there that I don't understand. Vandor was ability blocked. He couldn't give it to L3. Red triangle on her before Dash went again. Okay, when she dies, she doesn't have any buffs on her when she dies. If she dies with buff immunity on her, she dies, she comes back, she did get revived, she did get prepared. Vandor was ability blocked and he couldn't give it to L3. Bo-Katan dispelled the taunt. Yeah, fine. Bo-Katan dispelled the taunt. I got that. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Anyway, if anybody knows why she wouldn't have got it, again, the question is, she died, she came back, no debuffs, got prepared, didn't have taunt. I don't understand why that happened. Not prepared until Dash went. She revived with taunt and Maul's fervent rush dispelled it. So Maul dispelled it after she resurrected and his turn was over. How does that make sense? Dispel all buffs on the target enemy. Target enemy, fine. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict offense down. Fine. If an enemy was defeated by this attack, yeah, I mean, all that's fine. But the damage from his attack killed her. I don't get it. I still don't get it. I still don't get it. Still don't get it. All right, fine. This GAC is not going well for me, guys. I'm like, I feel like I'm either picking bad matchups or something, because this is not going according to plan at all. We'll look at speeds on this team and see if we can Mara Jade it, but it seems unlikely. 295, so that's 355. There's no way I can get over 355, so it's already a no-go here. 267. Okay. All right, let's go through bottom. Let's go through bottom and see what he's got on the back wall. We'll do a bunch of these battles just because we know how we want to play them. So let's just play out the battles we know how to play. Get to the back wall, see what's there, and decide if we even need to go through the top. So what I'll probably do is just end up clearing 2 zones here on the bottom and leave it alone. Because having thrown away like a bunch of good resources and not getting a result out of it, we're going to run out of teams if we try to do top and bottom both. So I think we'll try to conserve our Galactic Legend for the back wall, some of our better teams, and we'll see what we can make happen. Kyber Soze says, "Yo, what's up? Haven't caught a live stream since last year." Oh, that makes me sad, Kyber. Maybe a glitch like that weird Tusken Raider glitch the other day. Yeah. I have no explanation for it. I mean, I've seen a lot of circumstances where L3 is debuffed all to whatever. It doesn't. Once she dies, she comes back, she becomes prepared. When she becomes prepared, she gets taunt. So every time she dies, she comes back with taunt. Or at least that's how I've always perceived it happening. Maybe I have to run some tests. But yeah, that getting that to work was completely predicated on the need for L3 to be taunting and for him to have to hit her taunt. And once that wasn't the case, then yeah, it's just over. Over. We'll equip some Datacrons here. Get in here. Gotta hope that we don't get executed by Boba Fett. Okay, let's start cleansing some debuffs. We're not going to take away turn meter because it doesn't really help where we're at right now. Get rid of the extortion. We'll clear the stun. See if we can get a stun on him. Okay, throw some grenades. We're going to leave him stunned and work on Jango. Get Jango stunned as well. We'll use this time to heal up a little bit. Jango went through his turn meter. His stun is off, so we're going to go ahead and try to finish him off here. All right, we got 1 instance of Newt down. Try to stun him again if we can. Yeah, there we go. We like him being stunned. Okay, yeah, throw the grenade, why not? That should do it. Now we'll kill Newt again. We'll look for a stun on Dooku when Jyn has her skill up. Yep, upgrade. Try to clear that buff off our little extra guy. Get the extortion off. Dooku's dazed, or he was dazed for a second. That was nice. Alright, here we go for the stun. We're at full life. I don't think there's any healing that we can do here, so take our 55 banners and run. Okay. What do we have that just beats Night Sisters no problem? Maybe our little Jedi team? Throw a little team of Jedi at it. Maybe put a good Jedi in here. Try Ayla, get some stuns. Should allow us to get to Talzin. We'll just have to kill Talzin twice as fast as we can to allow us to... You know what? She doesn't remove debuffs, though. I think we're better off with Ahsoka, because Ahsoka can then just remove the taunt, and we can just kill Talzin until we can kill Daka. Maybe that's a better version of it. Stun would be good. Would Radis, Jin, and K2SO clear them all? I don't think so. They would kill Radis and then it would be over very quickly from there. If you can keep Radis alive, you're good to go. But I kind of don't see... I don't see them not just killing Radis off right away. We'll clear this taunt off. Let Talzin take the stun turn. Kill Talzin once. Kill Talzin twice. Now it's all about killing Daka. Alright, get over there. Try to get these plagues off if I can. We're going to share buffs right now. Sure. Okay, now we got to get over on Daka. Here we go. Come on, Daka. Get down. Bang. Alright, this should clear off our plagues. That should give us foresights. We really don't want to get killed by anybody. Just take the taunt. Yeah, garbage. I was going to say take the taunt off, but we got the kill, so. Alright, Talzin out. Then zombie out. Not a pretty win, but should be okay. Alright, that zombie though. Obviously he's using Daka and zombie as a tank pair for something like his SLKR. Alright, some Geos. I don't know. Let's take in a Rogue One team here. Try to make use of this Rogue One stuff that we built. K2 can die, I don't care. Just buy a little time. Kill off Poggle, kill off Sunfac. Get to the ult. Alright. There we go. That's a good start. Get Frenzy up. Get an extra turn. Kill Poggle. We don't need to recover anything yet, so we'll just wait. %. Lost our robot, but that's not unexpected, is it? Yeah, 54 banners. Fine. Alright, now we got this garbage. What are we going to do here? Let's use clones. I don't know. Clones have good recovery. We could use... Try to use CLS. I think maybe the clones work better here. The question is, always, do I put in Shock T or do I put in more clones? Yeah, maybe the clones don't have what it takes. Maybe CLS is the right move. If I had a relic CLS, I'd be good with it, but without him being relicked, it feels like a pretty huge risk. The other thing we can do is just throw Sith Eternal in here. I want to beat this without using C, though. I really do. Okay, let's use this. See if we can get a... This has a lot of defense on it. Let's use this one. I still have this one for the troopers. So let's use this one. Just for all that defense. See if we can get through this to the bottom. With Sith Eternal saved. We can use him on the back wall if we need to. We can use him on the front wall also. For the Qui-Gon team or something like that if we need to use him there. Give 5 some more turns here. Just try to keep smacking Bo-Katan here. Get her out of here if we can. Come on. Alright, I'm going to get the sacrifice pretty early. It's okay. We don't want to do that. He's already got almost full turn meter, so it would be a waste. Aerial advantage here, just finish that off. Now we'll give him turn meter, give him an extra turn. Do that, do this. 1 turn left to go. See them all. Okay, we're through. Let's see the back. And then see if we've got enough resources to kill the back and the front. We got Gas, we got Padme. We've got Revan. We've got Triumvirate with an Omicron Treya. And Lord Vader back here. Ooh, man. Alright, the back wall's a brick wall. Not going to get much done there. Alright. So troopers here. Sith Eternal here. Try to do that with Nest. That leaves me figuring out this team with Vader maybe, or something. CLS? Maybe CLS works there? Because we don't have Rex to deal with, right? Maybe we just go in with CLS on this team. Let's try that. Let's try CLS versus the clones. Gear 12. Gear 12. Luke. Be a challenge to keep him alive, but here we go. Let's see if we can do it. The back is a wall. Yeah, I agree. That back wall is really a wall. Let's see if we can kill Shock T. Smack. See if we can get some stuns on her now. Oh, CLS. Taking a whooping. She dodges the stun. Don't kill my CLS. I'm going to change stances. Get a little bit of stuff back. Alright, we're Potentially back in the game. Come on, counterattack. Counterattack him like 7 times. Stun again? Yeah. Get some. Stun again? Oh, yeah. CLS doing work. That Luke was making me worried, though. Alright. I think we do Kira here. Is it Kira better or is Farm Boy Luke better? This gives me more damage. I just need to be able to hit hard by the end of combat, so we'll do this. Pow will get him some extra turns, but in 3v3 it won't be at least an insane amount of extra turns, so that's good. Okay, let's do that. Kyle has ridiculous recovery powers, and he hits super hard, so there is a chance that he can just one-shot us into the next universe. If the timing is right. It's a risk we gotta take, though. We could have used Traya lead here. I hadn't thought of it, I guess. Probably would have been better just to use Traya lead and make this real safe. Not getting many counterattacks here, though. Alright, there we got one. Come on, Nest. Counterattack some. She's like, I don't wanna. Boycotting the counterattacks today. Alright, there we go. We got another counterattack. Let's do the big hit right now. Yep, there it was. Woo, that was close. That's probably not going to get a second chance at that. Oh, you got the debuffs on us now, so kind of get to do nothing for a minute. Can't counterattack at all now with that pawn on our head. The day's back on us again. Alright. Back in the business of counterattacks for 4 seconds. Yeah, definitely should have brought Traya in here. That's gonna maybe be a game-losing move on my part. Alright, guess who's back? Back again. Pow is back. Tell a friend. Man, when we're hitting Kyle, we're ramped up two and a half minutes into the ramp up, and we hit Kyle and it does nothing. He's just like standing there. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Alright, get this pawn off so we can go back to attacking, counterattacking, at least a little bit. Alright, pal, get out of here again. Oh, we didn't get him. No good, guys. No good. No good, no good. Let's try this again with Traya in here. Who do we have that can tank this? Let's get Traya. And we could do the instant kill trick, right? We can do. Do I have? Yeah, we've got that instant kill on him. So we could try this with Traya, but we just want Traya in the lead, though. I mean, Traya lead is so much better here. Let's see. Marauder's pretty good at taking some beatings too in this comp. Alright, let's just go in here with this and see if we can Traya this. I think we'd have been fine with Nest if we'd have used Traya lead. Alright. Marauder's going to get lots of turns. That's what we're looking for. Stun him? Nope. We're not going to isolate because we don't want to prevent them taking turns. Treya down. Get a taunt up here. Okay, Kyle should be in striking distance here. Yeet. And, oh, not quite enough. Get him. All right. All right, all right. And then this we've got to just see what, why not? We'll do that. And then the troopers have to be able to win against that team up top. All right. We're going to link these two. And then kill Qui-Gon. There's no Omicron, obviously, when you bring a Galactic Legend in against this team. Qui-Gon's Omicron does nothing. It's completely erased. So, yeah, all the crazy goodness, all the good things that happen just aren't going to happen. None of it. Pretty sad. Pretty sad if you're Qui-Gon. Pretty sad if you're Wat Tambor, about to die to this nonsense. No, let's try to keep... That should be it. Alright, fine. We kept Wat alive. One extra banner. Okay, then troopers. Veers. Dark. And then this is the question. Do we want Piet or do we want Gideon? So he's going to affect us with his slowness disease. If he gets to take a turn, slow us down to 200. I like Gideon in this matchup. We'll start with... So he'll go... Let's think this through. He'll go, we'll use his third skill, pump up the turn meter for these guys. Then he'll go. We should be able to target her, mass assist, and just kill her straight up. Then we can get over here and start killing Mace, and then finish it out with Luke. If we did Piet instead, then we'd pretty much be looking to kill Mace first. So we would do that, link, mass assist. Well, we could still mass assist here. Get the kill. What do you guys think? You like Piet in here better or Gideon? Gideon cuts the damage down by so much. So if they actually get to start taking turns, I think the damage reduction is probably more important against Luke. Yeah, I like this. I don't think they'll ever get a turn. Piet is definitely better. Palpatine, Mara Jade, and Thrawn. The problem is with this Barriss Ophi in there. If you put in the Mara Jade team, even though she's gear 12, she's a pretty beefy character. And if you can't get her killed, it's real hard to kill these other guys. I don't know. I'm not comfortable using Mara Jade there. I think this works. You think Piet is definitely better? I don't know. I want to take away their turn meter, leave them with no turn meter, and that way we got plenty of time to work through what we need to do. Okay, turn meter up. Target Barris. Drain everybody's turn meter. Kill her. Mass assist over here. Kill him. We're going to wait on the armor reduction because we really want to do that on Luke. Pew. Reduce armor. And then punch him for 1,000,000. Yeah. 57 banners. I like the turn meter drain move. It's fun. Alright, let's see if we can work our way through ships. Interesting. Interesting. We have no Executor. He's taking his Executor on offense. Alright, so we probably use Negotiator here. Malevolence here. And that leaves us with Pro Fun Diddy here. Although, man, I hate taking rebels against this ship. That bomber putting fire on us is just super annoying. What do you guys think? Is that a bad move? Should be okay. Famous last words. But he does have the interceptor. We need to expect that here. So I think this is my best chance of beating this fleet. Man, I got in late. Had to put the kids to bed and get stuff ready for the week. Alright, well I hope that's all done. I don't want to do any of this. This is kind of a waste of a skill because it removes buffs, but you don't have any buffs to remove at the moment. Alright, Vader's out. Vader's out. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard for him to win from here with no Vader, right? There's the fire. So inconvenient. Okay. Let's, I don't know, let's bring in Ghost and just kill the Raider, Marauder, whatever that ship is. What is it? Sith something. Alright, go for the ult. We've got protection down on this guy. Protection disabled. Come on. Alright, got him out of there. That's good banners, right? 67 banners is nice. Alright, let us negotiate with the Home 1 fleet. We shall try to negotiate a victory. Let's go. Clean up these fleets and then see if there's anything to be done with that back wall. I don't think we're going to get there, guys. Alright, we'll do the Rebel Y-Wing first. Well, let's do this. Get a little bit of damage on everybody. Spin move. Well, yeah, we can do the mass assist and try to get this out of here. Target over here. Big hit. Man, I need that protection disabling gone. I got to bring in Plo right here because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to lose this tank. Put Taunt back on there. Get back on Biggs. Man, instantly 12 target locks and he's back to full life. Or full protection anyway. Ugly. Alright, Phantom in the house. Burned through our unending loyalty. Big's down. Sabine Wren. About to be sad. Let's give it over here. Finish that off. Now we just got this Han Solo. Oh, now we got to deal with the ghost. The ghost of Phantom's past. Do a basic. We'll do an area effect here. Why not? Alright, here's the big hit again. Most broken skill in the game. 72 banners. Alright, Plo keeping the tank alive I think was pretty good. Malevolence. Get some separatists in here. One of those, one of those, one of those. Two of those. Don't think we need anything else. Good to go. Let's go. All right. You guys got any questions? Anything you want to talk about at the midpoint? Talk about, chat about, think about, gossip about, speculate about. Well, let's see. We'll do this. Clear that stuff off. Buzz droids. Yeah, with the buff immunity. You gotta love it. That ship should go down pretty fast now. Reinforcement in the house ready for finalizer. Oof. Sunfac down. Alright. Let's burn through this echelon. I think we're just going to stay on it. Oof. Get out of here. Yeah, let's just use the mass assist, get this thing out of here. I don't know. It's not really what I want to do, but okay. See if we can stun here. Why not? No counterattacks possible. Silencer is the only one left. Big hit. Oh, that was a big hit. Took out my tank in one shot. You only got one shot. Alright. There we go. Silencer out. Not great banners, but fleet is cleared. 1444. What do we have on this back wall that we could even do something with? Oh boy. I got nothing, guys. I got nothing. The 3-zone clear. We'll just leave that back wall alone. He's going to clear us. He's going to full clear us. There's no doubt about it. This guy's got really good mods. He's got 5 Galactic Legends on offense. He's going to have no problem full clearing us. He's got his Executor available for offense to kill our Executor. So, yeah, that's that GAC is done. It's a loss. It's in the books. Mark it up. 2-1 season. Still didn't do too bad though. you give your impact about the speculation about the impact of Trench yet? I haven't really had a chance to look what other people are saying and if there's some reason why Trench should be so good. But when I looked at him, I don't know. Is he in the game yet or not? Can we see him? Yeah, there he is, Admiral Trench. So there's a lot of words here, but I mean, I don't see how this all comes together in a way that makes the Separatist team like incredibly effective, right? So they can gain offense by stacking debuffs, right? When they have tech, they have a lot of potency. When a non-geo Separatist gains the Bactoid generator, they dispel stealth from themselves. They're immune to stealth, gain critical avoidance and defense, all this stuff, right? They have a heal over time. So all of this stuff is synergy with Wat Tambor. We get extra mastery, health, and protection, and all that stuff, right? So the team is now like, that's Grand Arena, right? Grand Arena 1. Oh, it's Territory Wars. So in Territory Wars, the Separatists, they're all tanky, and Wat Tambor is cool. And the synergies are all with Newt Gunray, right? So now Newt is no longer in the lead. So we've got Newt and Wat in the team. And who else, right? Django has to go in there. So we've got 3 characters, and one of them is a damage dealer. At the start of the battle, he loses max health and gains a bunch of protection. Again, stat buffs, bonuses. First time each enemy loses all their protection, they're feared. So what I think, when I look at all of this stuff, I look at this basic. Deal special damage and shock him. If he's already shocked, stun him. During Trench's turn, allies with tactical supremacy gain heal over time, protection over time. So for me, if this basic hits hard, if this basic does a good job, then that's what is going to drive the team. You're going to end up calling a bunch of assists from him. He's going to do his basic. He's going to shock stuff, stun stuff. And if it does good damage, that'll kind of be a big driving force. But yeah, so, I mean, I see a lot of stat boosts. I see a lot of words. But I guess the mechanic just doesn't click to me where I see something obvious where like, oh, you do this, you lock him down, you nuke a guy, you wait a couple turns, and then you do it again, and you just kill everybody. So I don't know. I fail to see where Trench is going to be game breaking. I mean, his stuff is good, right? He's going to make the Separatist team tough, but it's Territory Wars, not GAC. So it's not like I think he's a bad character. Again, he's going to make the team tanky. He's going to give you another thing to do with Separatists like Django and Newt. And Dooku. I mean, Dooku's kind of doesn't have a good enough team, but putting him in here is going to make him good. But I don't know. I don't see it being a CLS level team or a gas level team or anything like that. Outside of Territory Wars, where you've got the Omicrons. I don't know. You guys tell me what you saw. Tell us how your family feels about you playing this game. My wife hates it. So how does my family feel about it? I've always played games. I mean, I was a gamer before my wife ever met me. And even when we were first dating, there were times where I would be going to a big tournament for card games or hero clicks or whatever I was doing at the time. And I'd be like, okay, we'll go out Friday night and, I'll be gone when you wake up on Saturday morning. And so I think that the whole idea of me spending time gaming was already baked into the relationship from the start. So it's not something new. It's just that this is the game I'm playing at the moment. She does tease me because usually I don't stick with a game for a really long period of time. I play it for a couple of years. And a lot of times once I get a game figured out, once I know all of the ins and outs and the efficiencies and all that stuff, then I get bored with it. Because part of the appeal to me isn't necessarily using that stuff to win, it's figuring it out in the first place. So she teases me that she's surprised I haven't quit yet. But, having you guys to talk to a couple times a week helps too. Keeps me motivated, keeps me wanting to play the game. So with the kid, we get to spend enough time together. We've got our time on the weekends that we spend. We've got our time during the week. I pick her up from school almost every day, and we play Dungeons and Dragons together on Thursday night. So, it takes time away from her, but so far she's not resentful or anything. So, yeah, I don't know. I think if they did have a problem with it, if my wife ever told me do it less, I would do it less, because at the end of the day, that's more important than the game. But no, they tolerate it. They put up with it. Jaxic says, lol, bro, you're not lying. I feel like the 8th GL will be named Divorce. That's funny. After I wrap up the Executor journey, moving into C a solid plan, or should I go a different first GL? I don't recommend C as a first GL for anybody right now. C is a good character, but he's just not very good in Conquest. There's a lot of stuff that he's just not very good at. So he's good in Grand Arena. He can always kill a team with C. So he's got a role. He does his job over there. But in the rest of the game, in territory battles, in Conquest and all that other stuff, you'll be happier with any other GL. So somebody asked me about it and said, look, I'm really struggling to understand because C has a good journey. And the way I explained it was kind of using an analogy. And I said, look, if you're in a business, and let's say you have the capacity to make 100 units a day of something, and you're making 90 units of something, and with those last 10 units, you've got different customers, and they all want you to make something. And one part is easy to make, but you barely make any money doing it. One is like super hard to make. You could make 10 parts a day. It'd be super hard. You might even have to hire more people, but the profit would be really great. And then there's a couple customers that want something somewhere in the middle that's pretty hard to do, but has less profit. And the analogy is like C is the lowest profit thing. Like it's easy to make the parts and it's easy to get C, but the payout just isn't good, right? On the other end, you look at something like Lord Vader and you say, man, is it just too much work? Do I have to just put so many resources into that and I'm too far away from it in the game right now? The 18 billion Kairos that I need for all of the Bad Batch and all that stuff. And maybe that's not what you want either. And maybe there's something in the middle that fits with your business model. So that's kind of how I see it. You've got C on the bottom end. You've got Lord Vader as kind of the most relics that you have to build in ridiculous amounts of Cairo. And then you've got the other 5 Galactic Legends that are somewhere in between that all feel pretty doable for most accounts. So that's what I would say. Pick a non-CGL. I don't recommend Jedi Master Luke as a first GL either. I'm doing it that way on a TCO, but I hate it. I'm constantly chasing, trying to farm these characters at the same time I'm relicking them. I feel like I'm constantly... if I feel like I have to pedal this fast to keep up, then for players who maybe don't have the efficiency or organization that I have, this journey would be maddening. At least I think it would be. So JML as your second GL is great, but if I did SLKR instead and had just, done a cleaner route, done SLKR, I could have built up this CLS team in the background and had them all to gear 12. I could have had, the Rex done for the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, all, geared up to gear 9, 10, 12, whatever it is. And then when you go in here, you're just building the characters and you're finishing them out. Like I'm in this journey, and I still have to farm Lando and Captain Han out of the cantina while I'm farming up the relics for these guys. So it's too much chasing your tail. So I would say SLKR or Rey are the best first Galactic Legends. Either one of them is good. SLKR is more self-contained. Rey, I think, is... I love her. I love Rey. I love Rey. I love Rey to death. And, you know, people keep telling me that she's not as good as I think she is, and I should quit recommending her to people, but I recommend her to everybody. I got good use out of the character. I like her. She did her job. I found her to be fantastic in Conquest. So, that's my vote. And I like the idea of doing either Rey or SLKR first, one or the other of those, and then doing both Jabba and JML. I think that's, right now with the state that the game is in, doing Jabba as your second GL would be pretty good. Pretty good. What are your, once JKL is completed, what are your thoughts on Jabba instead of JML? I think Jabba's good. The way I always explain it, if you go into guild, you go into territory battles, and you're fighting in these nodes, right? Yeah, clicked raids. But you're in the territory battles, right? And this rise of the Empire, as you're fighting through here, you know, there's rewards that you can get with Jabba that you can't get any other way. So even if he's harder than JML, even if the characters don't fit your account quite as well, doing Jabba first gets you access to that stuff. Get your guild access to more rewards. So that's kind of something you got to think about. Something you got to think about. All right. We're getting dangerously close to full on energy here, so let me dump a couple energy here. Just to make sure I don't max out while we're doing the Grand Arenas. Just take the edge off of it, and then I'll do my farming routine later. All right, let's get into this Grand Arena on TCO. Lost our last round. It went kind of like I thought. We got 2 zones cleared. He had tons of stuff. So he played until he had more points than us and just stopped playing at that point. But yeah, we didn't stand much of a chance. Let's see how bad it is against our opponent here. Okay. So he's already playing. Yeah, I can't believe he's done. He's not done. He's not done. He's got plenty left in the tank. He just left a couple teams up here. He's going to wait for me to play, and then he's going to go full clear it. He just doesn't want to give me too much information on what his final banners are going to look like, so he stopped in the middle. Let's go back and look and see what kind of account he's got. See what we can expect here. OBG Sus Kenobi. Very sus. 3.4 million galactic power. We already know we're in for a hard fight, right, guys? When you see 3.4 million galactic power, you know he's a player. If this was 6 million, we'd be less scared, right? When we're at the similar galactic power, then it's a good player. Ships and characters. How old's the account? 7.1. So it's a year and a half old. I think he went C first. Negotiator, Malevolence. Interesting. Gear 12 on the Grievous. Interesting. So he's got like those 2 fleets and there's really nothing behind it. Okay. So we got some chances in fleet. He's not going to beat our Profundity, I don't think. But he does have, well, it's Gear 12 Malevolence. I don't know. It's rough. This looks like Loquitur did at about a year. It's a CLS team instead of... see, I went right into Jedi Master Kenobi, and he built the CLS team and the clones instead. Interesting. Grievous team is built up. Like the non-Grievous clones are relicked and Grievous isn't. So, it seems kind of weird to me. And just a lot of stuff. Well, I still can't believe he's done. There's no way he's done. I mean, the teams that he left up are Fin, Poe, and Ewoks. If you're going to leave up a team, it ain't those teams. All right, so he put his CLS on defense. Padme. The Jedi under Grandmaster Yoda leadership. Low relics here on the Grievous team. The front zone here is kind of weak. I mean, I feel like we can walk through this front zone pretty easily. Get the ships. I might even try Wampa against that Grievous. I've only got a Gear 12 Wampa, but his stuff is pretty low relic. Then what do we use to beat CLS? That's the question. What do we have that can kill CLS? Radis, maybe? Or maybe... Well, see, the problem with using troopers here is that Han's going to get to shoot first no matter what. There's no way around that. So Han will shoot first. We've got the Savage. So maybe we try to put something together with Savage and let Savage tank. At Gear 12, I don't know, though. I don't think he's going to tank at Gear 12. But I think that's maybe our best chance. That may be our best chance here, actually. Savage and then a couple other things. Trey lead. Maybe Nihilus. What do you think of that garbage? Probably just gets killed in one area effect, right? But we could do... Ooh, our Nihilus is really pretty bad over here. So we could do something like this and just put Nihilus in there and see if he lives. We don't have the Omicron on Treya, so that's a no-go. I don't think a Gear 12 Savage is going to kill these guys. Treya Savage Nihilus. Alright, let's try it. Let's see if we can get through for cheap. Oh boy. Got to take some chances if we want to win this GAC, though. Alright, Savage is... I mean, he's taking it. He's taking it like a champ. Alright, get in here on Chewbacca. Let's... Who do we want to isolate? Han? Isolate Han. Get off my Nihilus. Oop. 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 That's it. We're done. Back out. Forfeit. Too late. Oh boy. Alright, let's try this Padme team. See if I can... What's the speed look like on these guys? 240. Man, using the Mara Jade team is so scary in 3v3. They're still going to get turns. They're still going to get turns. I don't know. See, if this was 5s, we could punch up in 5v5. But here, We would have to commit Vader to this to try to even make it work. Oof. You need Nihilus to survive. Yeah, nah, it's Gear 8 Nihilus. We don't have a chance with a Gear 8 Nihilus. We got to get some gear onto that guy. Get some gear on him, we'll have some chances. I mean, my opponent put a lot of effort into characters for characters. He didn't put a lot of effort into fleet. And you can see the result. I mean, I'm not going to get through his stuff. Not to be fatalistic, guys, but I'm just going to play a couple matches here for the sake of science, and then we're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to be done for the night. We're just going to see what we can get done here, and then move on. Try Gear 12 Wampa here, because he's got a Gear 12 Grievous, and maybe the B1 won't do enough damage to us to kill us instantly. Let us hope. Okay. Alright, there's a Womp. And we'll have to ramp damage here, because eventually we're going to need it to get through this Magna Guard. Oof, our purple's almost all gone already. Okay, alright, come on. Get on in there. Keep ramping damage. We got the Womp up next turn, though. We can get some purple back again. I'm beginning to gain confidence. The Womp is holding up fairly well here. Alright. Ramp it. B1 can heal so much, though. It's crazy. Alright. Magna down. Okay. That's it for the damage ramping. We're just going to do attacks now. Keep attacking. Because the faster we get down to B1, the better off we are. If we have to ramp against Grievous, we'll do that after B1's dead. We shall just optimize our speed of killing B1. Counterattack. Get him. Get him. All right. This is all over, except for the part where he cries. Grievous Tears of Defeat. That worked out. Wampa too strong. This one we can easily do with Mon Mothma, so I feel like we're going to use Mon Mothma with two lesser rebels. Let's do that and that. Nope. Let's do Biggs and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. Get him in there. Let's go. Wedge is probably going to die pretty fast. We'll resurrect him. Try to keep him alive. The faster we can get Newt dead. I know he's going to res and just... Yeah, we got him before he got his first turn, though, right? So this is kind of a nice situation because he didn't get to take a turn and put extortion on first. There's the Wedge down. We predicted that. Kind of knew that was going to happen. Didn't surprise anybody. Let's bring Wedge back. Again, I expect him to go down pretty quickly, but what we're trying to do is boost the damage on Biggs. Get the res skill back on cooldown. Looking pretty good now. Got this relic robot to beat, but seems like we're doing it. Alright. Get him out of here. 56 banners for one Mon Mothma. One relic team versus one relic team. Alright. Bastila. I'm starting to gain hope again, though, guys. So we went through this front wall so fast that it's starting to bring back hope. Maybe I can take something in against that CLS team. Maybe I can get it somehow. with a Radis. We'll try Radis against that team. What's the lowest cost way to beat this? We could do Padme with a couple Scrub Jedi or Galactic Republic. Biston solo. We'll come back to this team. That team's easy to beat. We'll come back to it. Beat it with some kind of leftover trash. All right. So if we have to do both Padme and CLS, what kind of Vader? What kind of stuff could we do with Vader here? We could do Vader, Crew, and Watt. What's more important, tank tech on Crew or weapon tech on Vader? Or tank tech on Vader, just to keep him from being stunned and ability blocked to make sure he always gets his turn. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just put the tank tech on Vader. Try to keep him alive, use Kylo just to stun and annoy people. If Wat Tambor gets a second turn, oh wow, Wat might not even get a first turn, right? They'll just shoot first and shoot Wat. Oh boy. Suddenly this seems like a bad idea. Hey, but if they don't shoot Wat, then we're good, right? Even if they do shoot Wat. Okay, if we threw Wat out, what would we do instead? What would we do instead? Nah, we're just going to take a chance. Or we do Qui-Gon. Man. Can the Qui-Gon team do anything here? Let's do this instead. Let's just do Qui-Gon. They'll probably kill Qui-Gon pretty quickly, but we'll try to make sure that we at least kill one of these guys on the way through. Let's go. Vader can take Padme, but easier with Thrawn. Okay, well, there you go. Talk about getting Qui-Gon out early. That's just about as early as you could get him. All right. Anakin angry. Got a big swat off on those guys. All right, so we got two choices here. We can either take Radis, or we could take Vader. If we take in Vader, take in Crew, put in Thrawn. Thrawn for the kickins. Man, I really need to put the... We're going to do it right now. Maybe not right now, but let's put Vader at the top of our list. Let's throw him on favorites. Move him up to the top. And then when we do our account work tomorrow, we'll put the Zeta onto Darth Vader for his lead. There's been enough times where I really kind of wish that I had that. Also, if I put in 3 relics, I can get almost a free turn. Right? Right? Because if we do Vader, put in Moff Gideon or something like that, then we can use this Datacron. Wait, is it? Weakest ally gains 20% turn meter for every dark side ally. So we could gain a ton of turn meter here. Is it better to have turn meter and get started early, or is it better to... Dark side uses a basic crit damage, crit chance, offense up. Thrawn might be better. Thrawn greater than Datacron. Gideon is good though. Gideon's good here. Cuts down their damage. Gideon turn meter won't work against Padme. It's not the turn meter that I'm thinking of so much. It's the demoralized. Minus 50% offense. This just buys me so much time. So that I don't get killed by Anakin. Yeah, see the thing here, I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. We're going to do clones here. We're going to do clones. And we're going to try to just recover, survive. Play it out. We'll try to do this in a way where we can get the taunt off, kill him first, kill him, kill her, kill everybody. We'll clone it up. Clone these Padme. Clone this Padme team. Alright, here we go. Target Kenobi. I'm going to save that. Do this. Clone turns for the win. And just start the healing right away to get that back on cooldown. Alright. Ooh, dodged. Dodged. We could take more clone turns. If we do aerial advantage right now, we're not even going to come close to killing anything. That's a waste of time. We got to take about 5 more clone turns. Okay. There's one for free. I'm going to try it on Anakin now. Oh, we didn't get it on Anakin, though. Got the taunt back up on Kenobi. Alright, take some more clone turns here. Get rid of that taunt. Bye. Okay, now we got to recover 5s a little bit over here. Work our way back around to aerial advantage again. Yeah, sure. Give it to him. We'll stay targeting Kenobi. See if I can swat these buffs off of Padme. Alright, get rid of the taunt. And Padme can go goodbye. See you later. Auto. Shouldn't have done auto. Stop auto. I could get banners back. Let me. Oh man. Oh man, I wasted. I had recovery that I could have used. Well, it's one banner. It's one banner. I'm getting my hope back, guys. Getting my hope back, guys. All right. We got this Jedi team here. Make sure this is Ahsoka Tano and not Cat. All right. Got some Jedi. Maybe this is a good place for that Vader that we were talking about. Dat Vader dough. I don't know. Let's save Vader for the back wall. Let's save Vader for the back wall. What else could we use here? Let's make sure we understand the leadership here. 25% tenacity. Whenever they resist, they gain turn meter. So what is his total tenacity? 75. So we can use Mara Jade here probably. 205 speed. Let's go back, check Yoda, find out how fast Yoda is. I feel like my Thrawn's going to be faster, right? 243. My Thrawn's way faster. So let's try to get through this one for cheap. See the back wall. Here we go. Let's go. Let's pass it over to Mara Jade. Play it a little bit safe-ish. Get rid of all their turn meter. He needs to be stunned. And then we'll zappy everybody. And then she isn't stunned, so she'll get the kick. And will be the recipient of an early and ugly death. Nice. All right. Cleaning up Yoda here. Zap. Okay, all right, guys. We're back in this. I was suffering some momentary depression on that CLS team, but Qui-Gon Jinn smashed his way through CLS, and we're figuring this out, so I'm back in it. We're back in it. Woo! All right, we got a bunch of freebies back here. What is the least amount that we can use on each one of these? We got to do like one team clears. One character clears. Are you ready for it? We're going to do it. We're going to do one character clears. We're going to do... these 4 characters can all clear something, right? Vader, Radis, I think we can clear with one character on all these. So that's 4. We've got 4 fights here and 1 up top. All right, so use Vader here. All right, we're going solo, guys. We're going solo. Optimizing banners here. Here we go. Merciless. Target Kanan. Do that. Do that. That. And get a kill. Yeah. 59 banners. 59 banners. All right, what else we got? Dark Trooper here. Our super speed Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper solo. Pull the trigger on the middle button. Everything dies. Move on to the next battle. Here we go, guys. Let's get it in 1. Wasn't enough. Wow. Wow, we did not one-shot. Somehow, in my mind, that middle skill was just going to one-shot that whole team. Dark Trooper's so fast, though, that he did a 2-turn stun on me, and I was, it felt like 1 turn. All right, we lost a banner there, guys. 58 banner win there. All right. Do we have anybody else that we think could solo one of these? I don't think so. So we got Radis and Dash. Let's take Radis in here. Here we go. Go Radis, go. I feel like, again, in my mind, I drop his big area effect at the start, and we just win. Here we go. Boop. Radis, greater than Dark Trooper. Radis did it. Radis did it. All right, same thing here with Dash Rendar. One-hit wonder. All right. Bam. Yeah. I don't want to click more than one button. All right, I'm catching up to my opponent on some banners here. Drop that CLS battle, though. All right, get some Jedi here. Threw away all my good characters. Oh, man. If I do Padme here... we can just put the protection up right away. It'll be a 57 banner win, but I think better safe than sorry. So we'll just do that. Get in and out and be done with it. Bonk. Don't underestimate the Jedi. That's another Zeta that I should probably seriously take a look at. Is putting the Zeta onto Yoda's battle meditation, because he currently doesn't have it. Alright, kick. Smack. Alright, now we gotta get Bindo out of here. Wow, this team is holding up much better than it should be. We've already lost a bunch of banners. Okay, Bindo, get out of here. Alright, heal back up. Try to get Ezra out of here. Yeah, just pick him off. Pew! Those Jedi, though. Man, what is this? Like 53 banner win here? 54? Ugly. Ugly, ugly. We're through. We're through. He's through. He has seen our profundity. Look at this, though. It's pretty close. It is pretty close. I dropped a battle. If I hadn't dropped a battle, I'd be ahead of him on banners. All right, we've got the negotiator fleet. I feel probably Malevolence is better here. We'll bring in our separatists, and I think we're going to use Plo here. We'll use Plo here because I can see a scenario where I would need to keep my tanks alive after the first round, get rid of the dazes and stuff that I might have on me. So let's use the Plo. See if I can get buff immunity on him right away. That's nice. Stun him up. Okay. Forced the AI to use the unending loyalty skill instead of the mass assist, so that's good. All right, I'm just trying to think through how I'm going to get Anakin here. Still have the buff immunity on him, so he'll die to the buzz droids. All right. This is going well so far. Finish off this fight over here. Gotta get some buzz droids onto this guy now. This should get 5s killed. Let's kill 5s. Bam. Ooh. Not quite. I guess on the unending loyalty turn, you can't kill them, right? Even if you put them through twice, it's still like holds on to that last bit of health until the next round. Works like Valor, right? Or yeah, the Jedi Knight Revan thing. Blanking on the name of it now for some reason. All right, let's get the Galactic Republic fleet going here. Get Anakin, get these guys, get that stuff in, and ready, set, go. Savior. The Savior skill on Jedi Knight Anakin, where you can hit them for 1 billion damage, but you can't actually kill them on the turn that Savior goes off. Wedge is a starting ship. We're going to punish that. All right. You know, guys, I'm disappointed in myself. I'd really kind of, when we were fighting that CLS team and I threw away a match against it and kind of felt like had the Padme team to deal with, I was feeling sorry for myself a little bit. But I kept playing. And that's the value in just sticking to it. Play it out. Full clear. And this is where our ships pay off. Because he's looking at that profundity going, schnurr. Now, I am going to do something. Let's go here. And let's send him a message. Hey, I really enjoyed playing against someone with a similar GP. Nice teams, nice mods. You can watch on YouTube if you want to see your defenses play. Yeah, I don't know. That opponent is good. He's got a good account. He's got good mods. He's got good teams. I like it. I like it. Tell him to put C on defense. Well, I mean, if he watches this video, he'll read your comment, and I will confirm at this moment that if he put C on defense, it would have stopped me altogether. Put that C bottom front. I got nothing to get through it right now. So it's a showstopper against somebody without a GL. Actually, though, oh man, I need the Datacrons for the troopers right now are so good. It makes me want to get that whole team of troopers to Relic. You know, if I could put down a full Relic team of troopers with the Datacron, I could beat C. I have to resist the temptation because I love those troopers so much. I would not be sad at all about 5 Relic troopers. Delays my objective, though. I got to get my first GL. We got to get GL number 1 in the bank. Sean Unavailable says, what about Wampa and Savage? I've got Wampa on my Loquitur account. I've got him up at Relic 7. Haven't really had the opportunity to fight C with him too much. We fought a Relic 7C. We fought a Relic 5C with Wampa and beat him. We fought a Relic 7C with Relic 5 Wampa and lost. So, yeah. Wampa's another way. Yeah, Wampa could get him. How long until first GL, do you think? Well, see, here's the thing. I wasted way too much time on this account. I had a reason for why I was building the account this way. It made sense to me. But after playing through it and knowing now what I know, because I thought things like this clone team and stuff like that were going to help me a lot in Grand Arena. And, yeah, there was logic to it. But I spent time relicking some Geos for fleet. And I had no intention of getting Executor or, you know, didn't even know about Profundity at the time when I started this account, of course, because it wasn't out. But between the clones and the Geospy and Sunfact, there's 7 relics that really aren't doing that much for the account. So if those 7 relics had instead been toward a Galactic Legend journey, or if I just built the CLS team up front, which is what Hope of the Rebellion is now. It's CLS up front. It's this stuff. You get your... if you're hyperdrive, you would get your profundity at about 9 months, which would put me at about 1 year and 3 months for my Galactic Legend. But as it is, it'll probably be almost 1.5 years before I get my GL, which is too long. Much longer than I would want on a new account. You didn't tell him the channel name? No, I didn't. I did not. But, oh yeah, no. Because it's on the Obtisio account, right? Yeah, good call. Good call. Got to tell him I'm Darth Loquitur. I was going to say, well, it's right there in the name, but it's not, because I'm Inquisitor Obtisio. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me for tonight. I've had a plate of food sitting in front of me the whole time and haven't gotten to eating yet this evening, so I want to get off here, eat some food, get the Loquitur update finished and in the loaded up and ready to go for tomorrow for you guys. So that's what I'm going to do. Please hit that like saber on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. We got less than half the people in here that have used the like button. So if you could do that for me on the way out, just give it a little, little slash, little knockabout on the way out. Let's see if I can. Here's an example. This is what it looks like. This is the like button right here in the middle. You see that big gray thumbs up? That's the like button. You see this like saber? Just annihilates that thing. Not even a problem. Right through it. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, join us over on Discord. The link to the Discord is down below. If anybody doesn't know what Discord is, it's just a public forum for the Loquitur stuff. People that like this kind of discussion. Hang out over there, talk about cool stuff. You can come hang out, learn lots of things. Lots of knowledgeable people over there. Hope to see you. Hope to see you in the Discord. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you